Yo, what's up guys, how are you doing, and welcome back to another brand new video of Troubleshooter. So friends, in this video I am going to telling you how can you copy one image in a file to another file and some basic commands to do these operations. And so before starting, I want to tell you that if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you cannot miss any of my further videos. So enough intro, let's get into it. Now the functions we would be learning about are nothing but the modes of file we used. So let's just take a quick recap. We already know the syntax of fopen, which is it requires a file pointer, and then we use fopen, and then we use the name of the file and then the mode of the file. So let's see the list of the mode of the files. So these are some modes, which are R for reading a file, W for writing in a file, A for appending something in a file, R plus for reading and writing in a file, W plus for reading and writing in a file, and as well as it makes a file if a file doesn't exist. Okay, A plus is also the same as W plus, but only it is used for reading and appending in a file, and it makes a new file if the file doesn't exist. There are some more modes to open a file, which are RB and WB. RB is used to read a file in binary mode, and WB is used to read a file and write to a file in binary mode. As we can see from the name, that RB indicates write binary, okay, and WB indicates write binary. Okay, RB is read binary, WB is write binary. The modes like RWA are used to edit in text mode, but if we want to read or write in image or a music file, we use the modes write, read binary and write binary. So from this we know that RB and WB are some modes which are used to read or write in an image or in a music file. So if I will go back into the syntax of fopen, so over here I will type the name of the file, which can be anything. Let's take an example of test.file, and here we will take the mode of the file. So if you want to read the content of that image or music, we will type here RB. Otherwise, if you want to write something, we will type here WB. Now once we have learned about the commands, let's just write the code. So to copy this file into this copy.png, we will firstly, let's just take the header files I would be needing. I think most of you or everybody would be knowing about these commands: stdio, stdlib.h. After that I will open it using main. I think you people also be knowing about this. After that I will take a file pointer, naming its data type as file, and taking two file pointers, naming f1 and f2. Now I will open this f1 in main.jpg. Make sure to type the extension of it, that is the JPG, and I will open it in RB, means read binary mode. After that I will open it in f2 and open it in copy.png, and then I will open it WB mode. And the extension doesn't matter if it is having PNG, and if it is having JPG, it doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm typing some optional commands. If you want to type it, you can type it. If you don't want to type it, you cannot. Then don't type it. Okay, so I will type if f1 is equal to null, means if due to some reason f1 is not able to open main.jpg, if you are not able to open main.jpg, so f1 will return null. So now what we will do, we will just print over here cannot open the file, and just use the exit command just in case. And after that, if f2 is equal to null, means we will be using the same command. So we will be using cannot open the file. Boom. And then I will type exit command. There we go. Okay, now once we have done here, let's just take a quick recap what we have done. Firstly, we included two header files, stdio and stdlib. Then in main function, I added two file pointers naming f1 and f2. I opened f1 main.jpg in read binary mode and f2 copy.png in write binary mode, means we will be reading the content of main jpg and writing them in copy.png. After that, I added some optional commands. If f1 returns null due to some problem, it will print cannot open file and exit, and if f2 is also not able to open, then it will return null and cannot open the file. After that, I will take an integer naming, let's name it a, and over here now we will get this integer, means a is equal to f get c. Using the f get c function, we will take it in f1, means the content of f1 will be returned to a. Then using the while loop, we will do until a is not equal to eof, run this while loop, and let's just using the fputc function, let's put the content of a into f2, means in copy.png. means what we did, we declared an integer variable, we used f get c f1 and copied the content of f1 into a. Then using a while loop, we use until a is not equal to eof, put the contents of a into f2. Okay, and then we will again use this a is equal to f get c f1, so that only we used one character, and until it will take the characters of f1 in a until a is not equal to eof. So it will put, and once a is equal to eof, it will terminate the while loop and we will get out of it. Over here, we will now close these files using fclose function, fclose f1 and fclose f2. Okay, there we go. Now as you can see, there's nothing in copy.png, so let's just use this. So now we will see the magic. So when I will run it, as you can see, it's the copy.png is now having this file. Now let's just use the second example. We are having another file whose name is main2.jpg, and it is having another image. So now we will copy this image into this. So we will just type here main2.jpg, means now we are opening main2.jpg in read mode. We will writing it to this copy.png. So we will just open it, and boom, as you can see, it has now been copied to copy.png. So now let's just take a recap of this whole program. Firstly, we used the header files. After that, in the main function, I took two file pointers f1 and f2. I opened f1 in main2.jpg in read binary mode and f2 in copy.png in write binary mode. These two are optional. If there is some problem in f1 and f2, it will return null and print this. After that, I took an integer variable and I got the contents of f1 into this a. Then I use the while loop, and until a is not equal to eof, run this loop. So now we are having the first content of f1, so we just put it in this f2, and then we again use f get c, and if now a is equal to eof, then it will just terminate. Otherwise, again it will put the content of this into this, and once a is equal to eof, the loop will get terminated and f1 and f2 will get closed. So friends, this is it for today's video, and if this video was helpful to you, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. so you will get the notification of my newest video. Give a like to this video because it helps a ton, and don't forget to share the video. Thanks for watching.